What's going on, you guys? Can y'all hear me okay? Let me know how my sound is. Anybody that's in the building? Jack, I see what's going on, man. Jackie boy. What's up, Scott? How you guys doing, man? How's my sound going? How is my sound doing? I hope you guys are doing well, man. I truly hope you guys are doing well today. Excuse me. Boys, I am coming to you today with a heavy heart. I debated whether or not to even do the stream today. And I'm gonna try and make it through it, man, without breaking down. But boys, I just lost a close friend of mine. He was one of my brother's best friends in the whole fucking world. And he actually died a week ago, but I just found out about it like an hour before 257 started. But yeah, man, he was a good friend of mine. I've known him since I'm a kid, single digits. And he died from an overdose. And take a wild guess what it was from. Take a wild guess. Dope and fentanyl. Heroin and fentanyl. So, like I said, I debated whether I wanted to even do this today, but I wanted to dedicate this stream to his memory. And like I said, I'm going to try and keep it together. I'm not going to make this all about what happened, but I have to open with this because I'm definitely grieving right now. I'm coming to you boys with a heavy heart, and yeah, this stream is definitely dedicated to his memory, and I wanted to take this time to just give a quick message, and then I'll get off my soapbox, and then we can get into UFC 257 and what happened in Mecca. But I got to get this off my chest because I'm very emotional right now. But I did want to get this out there, man, because this is, like I said, this is dedicated to his memory. But I just want to tell you guys this. If you know anybody that's struggling with substance abuse, please, please, please do everything you can to get them in rehab. And sometimes it's not going to be enough, but just exhaust every effort you can to get them in rehab. You can't help them yourself. You can't give them money. You can't let them stay with you. None of that's going to work. You have to get them in rehab. You have to get them in recovery. And beyond that, and this is most important, this is what I want to resonate more than anything. If someone is in recovery, it is critical, dude. It is fucking vital that you support them in every way that you can, dude, because that is so fucking critical in preventing relapse. Someone feeling like they have support is so important to prevent relapse. And of course, like, I know that there's nothing that I could have done. I know that. And my brother, it's the same with him. Like, he's devastated, but he knows that there's nothing that he could have done. There's nothing that I could have done. If they don't want to get help, it's not going to happen. But just do everything you can to try and get them to go to rehab. And if they do get help and they do get through rehab and they're in recovery, goddamn, just be there for them, dude. Because I really wish that I had been there for this dude more when he was in recovery. Because that's what happened. He was using for years. He got in recovery. He got into rehab. He was in recovery, and he fucking relapsed again and got back on the same shit. And it was too much for him. It just shocked his system, and fucking killed him. And he had been in a bad way for years. And even my brother Even my brother, one of his best friends in the whole fucking world, couldn't reach out to him, couldn't get to him. So I know that there's nothing that I could have fucking done. But at the same time, like, I really wish, like, man, I really wish I had just given that dude a call, like, every now and then, be like, dude, how you doing, man? Like, it's good to, because all the memories I have of that dude are fucking good memories. They're all happy times. They're all good times, even when we were all like kids. But then even like older, like teenagers and like, young adults, just like, having a good time and partying and getting stoned and cracking jokes. It's all good, man. It's all good times. But this dude had a big heart, man, but he had a fucking tortured soul. So like, just help them, man. If you know anybody that's struggling with it, just help them as much as you can. Help them get into rehab, and help them when they are in recovery. Goddamn, just be as close to them as you possibly can and be there for him, dude. So yeah, this stream is dedicated to his memory. Jay, I love you, bro. I miss you more than anything, and I know my brother does too. So we love you, and this stream's dedicated to him, man. But I just wanted to say that. I just want to say that real quick. But yeah, we're definitely going to talk about UFC 257. We are absolutely going to talk about the Mecca. If anybody wants to come in, I'm going to stream for about 2 hours today, I think, at the most. So if Jack or anybody wants to come in, let me know. I'll drop the link at about the hour mark, and we can talk about what happened. And yeah, I definitely got some things to talk about, man. I wish I was a little peppier, because I definitely like have some things that I want to just get fucking wild about with excitement. But I'm gonna do my best, man. I'm gonna do my best to keep it together. But yeah, rest in peace to my dude Jay. I really want to say his name just out of respect for his family, I'm not going to. But yeah, love you, bro. I miss you, man. And yeah, rest in peace. I know your soul's in a better place now, man. I know your soul. Whatever you're going through now, you're not going through it anymore, man. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, let me go through the comments real quick. Yeah. I appreciate it, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah. Heroin and fentanyl, man. And the crazy thing is, that could have been me, dude. That could have been me 15 years ago. Little Rock in the early 2000s, or Little Rock's a party town now. Back then, boys, it was fucking wild. Wild. Xanax bars out your fucking ass. Like, coke that was so fucking rock hard, you had to chip that motherfucker with a rock hammer. Boys, I was partying hard in the early 2000s. Thank God, thank fucking God, I never got on the bad ones, man. Because, dude, those two, coke, Xanax bars, and fucking meth, that was, dude, those were the heavy hitters in Little Rock, man. And yeah, dude, but pills, get the fuck away from the pills, boys. Because I'll tell you what, there is no quicker way to heroin than fucking pills. So yeah, man, just if anyone you know is struggling with it, man, just help them. Just try and help them as much as you can. You can't give them money. You can't like let them stay with you. You can't really like, unless they get help, you can't. There's not much you can do for them. You just have to get them help. God damn, and when they do, just be as supportive as you possibly can. All right, well, I'm done. I don't want to drag a stream down with that, man. But I do want to get that out there, man. But yeah, dude, that could have been me. That definitely could have been me. And I got like, I stopped partying, about, I moved back to Virginia, and was still partying, but then I stopped, about the mid 2000s, and thank fucking God, I just smoke weed now. I don't even really drink anymore, but yeah, dude, that could have very, very easily been me. Cause I definitely did coke, and I definitely pop pills. But yeah, I feel very fortunate, and I'm just so heartbroken for his family, and and I miss him, man. I miss him a lot. He was a really God. He had a big heart, and he was funny as shit, dude. He was fucking hilarious. And like I said, all my memories of him are good times. All he was my brother's favorite. He was my brother. He was my favorite friend of my brother's. You know, like the Chappelle Show. I'm not gonna say the word, but it's like, you know, the N-word family. You know, and he's like, "Ooh, it's my favorite." You know, house to live in milk too. Like whenever I knew he was hanging out with him, is like, "Ooh, it's my favorite friend of my brother's." Jay, I was hyped. I was like, yeah, I know we're gonna have a good time. I know we're gonna fucking get so stoned. We're just gonna fucking crack jokes. It was just sucks, man. I miss him. I miss him a lot. But rest in peace. I know his soul's in a better place. But yeah, I almost didn't come on today, boys, because I've been really emotional. The grief's been coming in waves, and it's been tough. But we're gonna carry on. And this one's to you, Jay. This one is to you, bro. But yeah. We got some UFC 257 to talk about, boys. Old 2 Cents has got a little crow to eat. I got a little gloating to do, if you catch my drift. And we had some Mecca fallout to talk about. So like I said, around the hour mark, if Jack or anyone else would like to come in, please feel free. I will drop the link, and we can chop it up. Well... Oh, dude, bro. Oh, I'm in the DMV now. It's bad here too, man. My wife will tell you, dude. She's from this area. Oh, goddamn, boys, it's bad. Yep, but Arkansas, it's dude. We want to talk about restless youth, and a lot of fucking drugs, because there ain't shit to do in Little Rock but party. Tell you that. I love Little Rock. It's my hometown. It's where I'm from. I have a lot of good memories there, but boys, I have a lot of bad ones too. And did you just want to talk about some dark days? And I fell on black days. Yeah. Some of my darkest days are early 2000s in Little Rock, and then right when I moved back to Virginia around the same time. So yeah. But yeah, there is Little Rock's party town, and unfortunately, there's just a lot of fucking restlessness and drug use, and it's rampant, man. It's still bad. But yeah, no, I love Little Rock, man. There's a lot of cool shit to do there, but unfortunately, that's still a black eye on it, man. Because a lot of shit moves through there. It's like a hub for like a lot of different cities in like the Midwest and the Southwest. Like, boop, 2 hours to Memphis. Boop, 5 hours to Dallas. Boop, 6 hours to St. Louis. Boop, 9 hours to fucking New Orleans. Boop, 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 boop. You know, 40 goes right through the middle of the fucking state. So, yeah, man, I'm heartbroken, dude. But I wanted to dedicate the stream to his memory. I will dedicate it to his memory, and I'm gonna try my best to keep it together. And yeah, I got some shit to talk. I got some crow to eat, and we got some Mecca to talk about, boys. So, yep. Yeah, what's going on? Nikki Elbows in the building. Yeah, I mean, I can find out. Hold on, let me find out real quick, because I thought that I wrenched Nick up. Nick, just DM me. If that's the real you, just DM me a challenge response and let me know what you're going to type in the chat, and then I will wrench you up, my dude. But yeah, sorry if you're just joining me. I lost a good friend of mine about a week ago. I just found out on Saturday, so I'm a little emotional. I'm a little solemn today, but I do my best to get through this stream and talk about the fight card and talk about motherfucking Mecca. So yeah. But yeah, Nick, DM me or text me. I mean, you got my number, dude. Just DM me or text me some shit, and let me know what you're gonna type in the chat, and then I'll make sure and put the wrench on you. Because I thought I did. I thought I fucking did. Maybe not. Maybe I F-worded up. Let's see. Let's see. No, dude, no, man. I mean, I never don't. I mean, yeah. Hey, smoke weed every day, but um, nah, man, I'm a little down today. I'm a little down, a little emotional. Definitely missing my homie, and yeah, sucks, man. Fucking poison, fucking opioids, and it just sucks, man. Fucking sucks. What's up, Slaughter? I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Goddamn dope and fentanyl. Goddamn, I hate those fucking drugs, dude. I hate those fucking drugs, man. But yeah. 257. 257 boys. I'm gonna like I said, Nick, DM me or okay, I got you, Nick. Jesus Christ. Okay. I got you, Bubba. Hold up. I got you. Where's this shit? Yep. Okay, I'm still. What the fuck, man? I can see that message on here, but I can't see. I see what you DM me, but I can't see that message on the screen. Maybe I blocked a wrong account of yours, thinking it was a troll or something. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. What you said you typed me, type that shit again, Nick, if you will. Sorry, I know this is fucking. I'm being a retard here. But yeah, man, fuck. Fucking heroin and fentanyl, man. I don't know why people. I mean, I know how people get on that, but like, god damn, why would you put those two together? You are just fucking asking for it, man. One or the other is bad enough, but together, god damn it. Like, fuck, man. Fuck. Yep. Yeah, but all right, well let's talk about 257 boys. Let's talk about something a little more happy. Oh my god. Okay. I got you. Jesus Christ. That's ridiculous. Okay, say something else. Type me something else random. So type something else random that they won't block that I can see on the thing because I fucking yeah, it's bad way, man. Start with pills too. Okay, I know he started with pills because I knew who he used to get his fucking pill. I knew who he used to get his bars from. You know what I'm saying? Little Rock's a big town, but it ain't that big. So like I know that's how it started. Pills. And you know, you can't get the pills. Heroin's cheaper. Heroin's easier to get. You know, fentanyl, fuck, man. He'd been dead for a week. Like, you know, nobody knew. Like my brother found out because his wife randomly saw a Facebook post and was just, yeah. And they texted me like an hour before the car started. I mean, I hadn't talked to the dude in 11 years. But my brother said like his family would talk, you know, get a hold of him and be like, hey, you know, have you talked to like, you know, please try and reach out to Jay. We can't get a hold of him. And he would try, but just nothing, man. He's just gone, man. He was already gone. That's kind of how I look at it. Like there's just a different person. It's just not the same person. It's not them. You know, they're just, until they come back, until they get help, they're just gone. you know, so it sucks, but there's nothing you can do. So anyway. Yeah. Have a nice life. Have a nice life. BK. Okay. Okay, I got you. I got you, Nikki. Let me know that that's you and that let me know that that's you and that you've got the wrench. Type something. Let them know it's you. Yeah, yeah, Nikki boy. Nikki elbows. Yeah, man. It's a terrible, terrible fucking thing. Terrible thing. In his memory, though, in Jay's memory, we will talk about this motherfucking UFC 257 because a couple reasons. I got to eat some crow and I got to do a little gloating, boys. I got to do a little shit talking, which is one of my favorite things to do. Sorry, I'm real close to the microphone right now. Probably unnecessarily. Probably I have a decent mic now. I probably don't need to be anywhere near this close to the mic, but here I am. So yeah, 12 in the building. Big salute to you guys. I appreciate y'all being here with me. I'm a sad sack of shit today, but I appreciate y'all rocking with me. And yeah, soldier on, man. It's bad, man. It's bad. It's like meth was 10 years ago. Meth is still bad, but people didn't really realize, like, people didn't know, like, it is what it is. Like, and now it's getting that way with heroin and fentanyl. So it's yeah. What can you do, man? What can you fucking do? What's up, blood? What's up, Jimmy? Yeah, it's terrible, man. I feel for anyone that's going through that or has family going through that, but just try and get them to rehab. And when they're in rehab and they're recovering, just be as supportive as you possibly can be. Be there for them. Tell them you love them. Show them you love them, and just make sure that they never feel like they have to do that shit again. There's only so much you can do, but if that's the most you can do that shit. And that's all I'll say. All right, 257. I'm going to go through the card. I'm going to eat my crow where I need to. I'm going to talk my shit where I'm going to. And then we will bring some barrages in and we will talk about this motherfucking Mecca. And yeah, we'll make it a good 2-hour stream, boys. How about that? How about that shit? Yeah. Yeah, it's funny, man. I've never done meth before, but I have been around a lot of people doing it, man. A lot of people doing it. Floating boats, spinning bowls, getting real fucking weird. And I could never, ever bring myself to do that shit. Hell fucking no. But I was one of my good buddies. He, rest in peace to him too. He didn't die of an overdose, but when back in the day, yeah, he was real good friends with a dope man. And we were around. When you're around, trust me, when you're around coke and shit and fucking coke dealers, before too long, you're going to end up in some weird places and in some weird houses, and there's going to be meth there, and there's going to be fucking dope, and there's going to be just weird shit. So yeah, like, I've been around a lot of people that have done meth in many different ways, and I've never really been around people that just like in like heroin dens or anything like that. But yeah, it finally took someone that I'm really close to, man, and I'm so heartbroken. But there's so much you can do, but just do everything you can. Do everything you can, because unless they want to, they won't. But just help them help them feel like they might want to. I don't know, man. I don't know what to say. I don't really know what to do. There's nothing you can really do, but yeah, I miss him, and I am. If anything, I'm glad that his soul's at peace now. But yeah, okay. Sorry, boys. Yep. Moyes, big Moyes in the building. What's going on, Moyes? Check your news. Brazil is on the list. Norway too. What is this? What is going on here, boys? Tell me what's going on. Tell me what is going on. What happened? Biden has imposed travel ban, 30 countries, UFC fights in limbo. Jesus fucking Christ of Nazareth. See, this is why I'm glad that I'm not political anymore. I'm not affiliated, and I'm so glad to wash my hands of political parties. I'm no longer affiliated with any political party. Thought about maybe joining the Greens. They have a lot of things that I agree with, but they have a lot of infighting and backbiting, and they're just very disorganized, and just they kind of just like crabs in a bucket with them. They kind of just eat themselves. And libertarianism is crazy shit, and I can't with politics, dude. I straight up can't with fucking politics, because politicians are all fucking scumbags. They're all bought and paid for by their donors and their campaign contributors. They're fucking scum. They're the scum of the fucking earth, dude. The United States is controlled by corporations, and they donate to politicians' campaigns and make sure that politicians enact policies that favor those corporations and make those motherfuckers a lot of money, hand over fist. That's what happens. That's what goes on in a nutshell in the United States. And I don't want any fucking part of it. You can kiss my fucking ass. You can call me whatever you want to. You can say, oh, well, you're just contributing to so-and-so. I don't give a shit. Fuck Trump. Fuck Biden. Fuck the Republicans. Fuck the Democrats. Fuck political parties. It's a joke, man. One side is controlled opposition to the other. They're all working for the corporations. None of them give a fucking shit about regular people. Not a one of them. Not a one. Politician equals fucking crook. Grifter. Fuck all that shit, man. Fuck all of them. But yeah, that is ridiculous. That's fucking, I cannot believe that. Actually, I can, but it's like, oh my God. Oh, it's going to be bad, man. It's going to be bad. Because now it's what you can't blame Republicans for anything now. What are you gonna say? Oh, well, the Republicans are kneecapping us with their legislation. They're not letting these laws that get passed in the House of Representatives. They're not letting them get through the Senate. It's like, no, you have both now. You have the House and you have the Senate and you have the executive branch. There's no excuses. Mask off. It is mask off time for the Democratic Party. You can see what they're really made of. We're going to see what they're really about, because you can't blame the Republicans for shit now. Let's see. You need to put your money where your fucking mouth is now. So yeah, we're going to see what's really up. But yeah, fuck every single one of them, man. You're not going to fucking, I'm not contributing to your fucking malfeasance, and you're cleaning up on the back end and fucking regular people. Local government is the only one where you can maybe kind of like sort of have some kind of a little bit of a say. But even then, it's like you have your own issues with that. And yeah, it's only for little things. But it is important. I do encourage people to take part in local government, because that can actually have some, especially if you live in a small town, you can actually sometimes have some kind of like effect on some things around you. But federal government, please. They don't give a fuck about nobody but themselves, whoever they're in cahoots with, and whoever's fucking paying them to get in office. Period. So yeah, fuck them all. Speaking of that, dude, I chipped a tooth, Nikki. First tooth I've ever chipped, and it's because I do. I haven't gone to the dentist in like it's been a little while. I went to the dentist like a year or two ago, maybe I think, but it's been a little while, man. It sucks. Don't have health insurance. Wait, I mean, do you know how fucking expensive dental work is without health insurance? I mean, I know some of y'all know, but for those out there that don't, little tip for you: it's fucking expensive, real expensive. And if you need anything besides a regular cleanup or checkup, you better just what you need to do if you go to the dentist and you don't have health insurance and you need major dental work done, take out a machete and fucking chop your arm off and pray that that's enough, because that's what you're going to have to do. Yep, indeed. That's it. Slaughter said it, man. Your DA and your councilman, that's the only thing that can have some kind of like your councilman that can like little things in your community, like local issues. Yeah, that's you can actually have some kind of like influence on that if you get enough eyes on it, you get enough people to organize. That's actually true. Like local government is the only that's the only thing, because it's trying to get and like think that you're going to get through to like AOC or someone like that is a fool's errand, man. What she'll do is she'll have one of her staffers write some little like think she's writing you a personalized like little thing. I love her. I love AOC. She makes me sick, man. That woman fucking disgusts me, dude. They all disgust me, but she is such a fucking phony, baloney, grandstanding motherfucker. She is like all those other Republicans that act like, they're just like appalled with all this. You know who she's like? I want to think of a good equivalent for her on the Republicans. She's kind of like a fucking what's his name? She's not as old as him, but what's the dude's name? Jim. He's insufferable. Jim. Fuck. What's his name? The Ohio representative. I'm blanking on it. You know who I'm talking about? Jim. Fucking whatever, dude. She's like him, where it's just like she's so like the indignation of what this party is doing. She's like flailing her arms, and then she just like caves to Nancy Pelosi, does whatever the fucking like Democratic leadership tells her to. They slap her wrist, and she's like, okay, I'm sorry. Mama bear, just dude, she just makes me blah, 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 blah. She makes me sick. She makes me fucking sick. Jim Jordan, that's him, Jim Jordan. I cannot stand that motherfucker. That's the dude that let that fucking sex scandal when that coach was diddling all those kids or all those students. He's the one that like looked the other way. It was like a Sandusky type thing that happened under his watch, and he just like turned a blind eye to it. Fuck that. I cannot stand Jim Jordan, but she's kind of like a Jim Jordan, or like a who's the dude, the young guy from Louisiana who's such a fucking douchebag, the guy with glasses. I can't remember his name. The one that always takes his glasses off. He's a young guy. He always takes his glasses off and just real. He makes me sick too. They're just a bunch of scumbags. Okay, well, I've ranted enough about politicians. Let's go through this UFC. But long story short, fuck politicians. Kiss my fucking ass. I'm not voting for another Republican or another Democrat again in my whole fucking life. The only thing that I have to do is pay my fucking taxes and kick the fucking bucket when the universe says it's my time. That is the only thing I have to do. Beyond that, kiss my fucking ass. Get the vote somewhere else, motherfucker, because you ain't getting it from me ever again. Okay, I'm done. I'm stepping down off the soapbox, boys. I'm stepping down off the soapbox. Sorry to put you through that. I'm a little emotional right now, and emotions running high, But yeah, I had to get that out there too. Real interested to see what this next 4 years is going to be like. Okay. 11 people in the building. Let's just dive into UFC 257, boys. I appreciate all you guys being here with me. Y'all being here is definitely helping me make it through this stream. It's giving me resolve. I want to make this a good one in memory of my boy. So let's do that shit, man. It's 257 recap time, boys. Big shout out to the rabid dog, Mr. Arkansas. Big shout out to Pub Sports Radio. Here's looking at you, Mr. El Jefe, Jeff Slaughter. But yeah, shout out to the rabid dog. Mecca's going on right now. We're definitely going to talk about some Mecca. Shout out Mr. Arkansas. Shout out PSR. Huh? So yeah, man. Let's get into this 257 jank. Let's get into this fucking 257 janks. Y'all feel, boys? All right. Let me pull up the CAD right quick. Pull up this old here card right quick. UFC 257. Here we go. I will go over what happened. I'll try and keep it as concise as I possibly can. I'm gonna focus most of it on the main and co-main event. I will eat my crow where I need to. I'm not gonna spend too much time. We can talk about the cards a little more in depth if people want to come in here. And I do want to talk about some Mecca too. So it may be a little longer than 2 hours, but I'm gonna try and keep it about 2 hours, or I will be getting it from my better half. So I think in the interest of everyone involved, I'm gonna keep it around 2 hours. So yeah, I better just shut the fuck up and get to it then, huh? All right. Opened up with a flyweight bout. Amir Albazi defeated Zhalgas Zalmagulov by, I believe, unanimous decision. It was 29-28 across the board. And yeah, I picked Albazi. I thought he looked good. A lot of these, like I said, I was kind of like numb when the fights were going on until pretty much like halfway through it, because I just found out at this point. So yeah, I remember, Zhalgas having his moments, but the reason I picked Albazi instead of him was because Zhalgas is like, he throws single strikes and like 1-2s at the most. And it just, I figured that wasn't going to be enough, and it wasn't. So yeah, I agreed with the decision. I thought Albazi definitely did enough to win 2 rounds. I'll have to go back and rewatch it to give a little bit, to give a better analysis. But yeah, I went with Albazi, thought he looked good, thought he got the better of it. And yeah, congrats to him. Got that one right. The next one, my dude, if you guys know, I'm a huge Movsar Evloev stan. He defeated Nick Lentz. Now, let me say, that fucking split decision was bullshit. There was no way on heaven, Earth, Hades, Pluto, the next galaxy over, that fucking Nick Lentz won that fight. Get the fuck out of here. Your boy Nick Lentz was a painted, bloody fucking mess. And no. He didn't win. So that was a stitch up. That was some like some good old boy. Oh, good old Nick Lentz. He's still in there, giving him a tough fight. Yeah, he put up a good fight. Movsar beat him, clearly. I'm not going to listen to any other argument. I'll shut it down real quick. Fucking ban you from my channel if you try and tell me that. You will get banned from this channel right the fuck now and never come back if you try and tell me that Nick Lentz won that fight. So choose your fucking next words you type in this chat carefully. Because if you try and tell me that today's not the day to test me, you will get banned. Ain't gonna be no sorries. Oh, I didn't mean to. No. If you fucking type that Nick Lentz won that fight in this chat, you're getting fucking banned for life. Forever. Movsar won that fight. Or my name ain't 2 cents. The fuck out of here with Nick Lentz winning that fight. Ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. But yeah, Evloev clearly won. Like, you can make a case for Lentz getting around, like maybe the first round, but like, dude, no, he didn't win that fight. He got pieced up. He got busted up. He got fucked up. Like Movsar, I wish he would like go for the finish a little bit more. I wish he would have a little bit more finishing ability because I think he could if he would press at the right times. But so he plays it a little bit more safe than I would like out of a future contender. But I think he has the ingredients. He's still really young. So yeah, another good win for Mopsar against a tough guy. But dude, he fucked Nick Lentz up. Like he painted that motherfucker up. So yeah, I don't see any way that could be a split decision. But yeah, that he won. I picked him. Easy pick, easy money. So yeah, congrats to my dude Mopsar. I hope he continues to get better. I hope he continues to get more vicious and really goes for that finish next time because I think he can get it, man. I think he can get it if he presses on the gas at the right time. This one, I think a lot of people shit the bed on this one, but I got to eat crow here because I definitely counted out Marcin Prashniau. He defeated Khalil Roundtree by unanimous decision. Dude, I mean, he won the first and the third round. There's no two ways about it. I don't think the first round was really close. I didn't give Khalil the first round. I thought Prashniau won it, and I thought he won the third round. He was winning the second round until he got fucking rocked. So yeah, that was a very disappointing performance from Khalil, and he needs to go back to the drawing board, man, because the motherfucker can't spell the word jab. He kept trying to throw that counter fucking right hand. It's like, dude, you can set that up with a jab, man. You can set it up with a jab. You throw the jab out there, you get them to counter, and you counter off the counter. You can do a million things with the jab to set up a counter. So like, that was so frustrating, man. That was so fucking frustrating. I don't know if anybody picked him in the Mecca, but if you did pick Prashniau, good fucking look. Good on you, man. Because that was gnar to see him like survive Khalil and actually look. General Alex Ramirez in the building. Yeah, he had no shot, man. He like it's like that. My Mopsar does that every time. He keeps calm and eventually just gets into fucking side control or just pops his head out. Like he's really fucking good, man. He's really good in scrambles. He's very hard to submit. His striking is getting better. He has the right ingredients. He needs to step on the gas and get a fucking night. If he wants to climb the rankings in a serious way, he needs to step on the gas and get a fucking finish and get a bonus. Because these wins, while they're good, they're gonna be to people that aren't like privy, like to like casual fans, it's gonna look very unimpressive, and they're gonna be like, who the fuck is this guy and who the fuck is Nick Lentz? You know what I'm saying? So like for him to get some more recognition and to get some more clout on his name, he's going to have to get a finish. He's going to have to knock somebody out or sub him. And I think he can, but that's kind of the thing eluding my dude Mopsar. But yeah, I gotta give him credit, man. He did a good job and he won. But fucking dude, God, Khalil Roundtree, he really shit the bed, man. He fucking diarrhea dookie splattered all over the fucking bed. It was terrible, man. That was a terrible performance from him. Congratulations to Prashniau. He weathered the storm. He landed some good strikes, and he was fucking cracking Khalil, dude. In the first round, it looked like he was going to fucking hurt him and maybe get him out of there. I was like, holy shit. Because Prashniau is a glass cannon, you know. He is, man. He's got some pop in his punches, but if you can find that off switch, he'll go. And Khalil could have found it, but like he just kept headhunting and like looking for he didn't set it up with the body. He didn't set it up with a jab. He didn't set it up with anything. He was just like, I'm just going to wait and do the perfect counter and get a highlight reel knockout in one punch. And just never came. Never came for him. Yeah, I can't see Spicy in the chat either. What the fuck is going on, man? Yeah, what the fuck is going on? If there's any like, okay, the only thing sometimes I can think of is if I don't think this happened. If I accidentally gave a troll a wrench and you got blocked for some reason, if you feel like you were blocked unfairly, like if I'm cool with you and you got blocked, then now I mistakenly gave a troll a wrench. what I'm going to have to do is yank everybody's wrenches and just start from scratch. I don't want to have to do that, but like it's happened before. I've seen it happen before. It's when I was with my old channel, like a major channel, like more than 50,000 subscriber channel had a bunch of moderators, and I was one of them. And some weird shit happened, and a troll got a moderator somehow and started blocking all these people. And dude had to fucking yank everybody's fucking wrench and start from scratch. And weird shit starts happening like that. And people DM me like, hey, dude, what the fuck? Like, I just got blocked. I have to take everybody's wrench and just start over. But I hope it doesn't come to that. I really hope it doesn't come to that. So yeah, if you see trolls, if you see, especially trolls pretending to be someone that I'm cool with, go oops upside those motherfuckers' heads extra hard with the wrench if you see that shit. But what is going on? Salute to the general, man. Okay, let's move along through this card. Let's move along through this card, boys, because we are getting ever so close to what I'm just looking forward to. Just, oh man, you already know what I'm talking about, but I'm really looking forward to. I'm really just looking forward to talking about it, boys. 12 people in the building. All right, but yeah, salute to Prachniau. Got to eat the crow there. Yep, fucking fuck. Khalil shit the bed. I shit that pick. Congrats to Prachniau, man. He probably saved his career with that one. He'll get another fight, I imagine. I expect. But we move on to women's bantamweight bout. You know what? I did pretty good. I'm usually not good with predicting women's MMA, but dude, I did pretty good. I went 2-1 with women's fights, predicted with my women's fights picks on this card. But yeah, this was a really good one, man. This kept your boy afloat. This kept your boy alive in the fucking Mecca, huh? It kept me alive, dude. This was a good one, dude. This one kept me like kept old 2 cents head above water. Juliana Pena puts the fucking rear naked choke on Sarah the Can McMahon. Now, she's not a can, but dude, it might be time for her too. The game has passed Sarah McMahon by, excuse me. Yeah, Pena looked good. She looked good. For the most part, her takedown defense was good. She did get taken down, but like she's a beast, dude. She really is, man. Like I was critical of her in the breakdown. Like she's kind of hard to trust, but she looked great, man. She was fucking cracking McMahon with some of those strikes, some of those long strikes. She was looking a little Amanda Nunes like, not the power, but she hurt McMahon with those strikes, and her striking's looking better, dude. And she's a fucking beast on the ground. Like she locked in that fucking rear naked choke, dude. So yeah, I needed that one. That was a great fucking win for Juliana Pena. And yeah, I mean Sarah McMahon's 40. Like you ain't gonna get no better. Like you just are what you are. I don't know. She's a good fighter, but I don't know. God damn it, Jack! How dare you? How dare you throw everyone off and think Spicy's in here? That's funny. Everyone's like, Spicy? Bro, you can't in here. Is there a troll in here, dude? Is there a fucking troll in here, dude? Did a troll? I'm such a retard. Did a troll block Spicy by mistake? Fucking idiot. Yeah, no, it's funny though. That's fucking hilarious. That is hilarious. What was Jack talking about? It's like some spicy food or something, or some fucking dumb shit that I said. That's hilarious. All right, man. Well, 9 people in the building, man. Salute to you guys. Okay, here we go. Moving on. Man, you know what? I'm just moving on to some more crow. Had a brief crow reprieve, but it's time to dive right back in and just fucking start eating some more. Brad Tavares defeats Antonio Carlos Jr., a.k.a. Shoeface, a.k.a. whatever, Zapata, whatever that it is in Portuguese. Yeah, Brad Tavares looked good. His fucking takedown defense, holy fucking shit. That was good takedown defense, dude. I mean, I know Antonio Carlos Jr. isn't like Daniel Cormier with the wrestling, but he was really trying hard for those takedowns, several different kinds too. So Tavares stuffed him against the fence. He stuffed him in the middle of the octagon as he tried to drive him against the fence. I mean, I was blown away by how good Tavares' takedown defense looked. Clearly won the fight. I was just hoping that, like, you know, Shoeface could get a Hail Mary sub in the third, but yeah, man, I got to eat the crow there. Congrats, man. Congrats to Tavares. Sucks for Shoeface, but he's not too old, man. He's still got some time to recover from that and bounce back. But yeah, congrats to Brad Tavares, man. And yeah, moving on now to the prelim headliner. Arman Tsarukyan defeating Matt the Steamroller Frevola. So yeah, I thought Arman looked good in this fight. Again, like I said with Movsar, I'd like to see him kind of like press on the gas because I think he could have gotten Frevola out of there a couple times. But yeah, he looked good, man. He looked real good. He looked good. He hurt Frevola a couple times, and but yeah, there was one time in particular. I can't remember exactly what the strike was, but Frevola looked fucked off, and Arman was just like, it's like, dude, just fucking smash that motherfucker out of there. But yeah, it is what it is. But Tsarukyan looked good. He's got a lot of potential, man. He's like Movsar. He's young. He's got a lot of good tools and a good foundation, and he's just going to get better. Excuse me. So yeah, moving on now to the main card. And what do you know? Another big hole helping a crow for 2 cents. It was crow, no, crow, no, crow. Win one, lose one, win one, lose one, win one. Lose one. Here's the lose one. Here's the crow. Marina Rodriguez beats the fucking dog shit out of Amanda Hebus, who displayed some of the worst fight IQ I've seen since maybe like Luke Sanders, maybe someone like that. Someone was just like, what the fuck are you doing? What in the world are you doing? If I was her coach, I would be like, what the fuck? I wouldn't try and coddle her after that fight. I would be like, look, you know why you lost that fight, right? Because like a fucking idiot, you decided to stand and bang with a striker instead of taking her down like you did in the first round effortlessly. Marina Rodriguez has terrible takedown defense. I could probably take her down. It just effortlessly, dude. I know I could. So for Hebus to have all that success in the first round with the grappling, why wouldn't you just go straight back to that? Why would you try and like she got cocky or she just complete lack of fight IQ. That was just such an easy path to victory for her, and she just fucked that up royally. And man, I thought I might have been a goner. Your boy thought he might have. Your boy said, "Gulp, fuck me." That one was bad. And I don't know what the fuck Herb Dean was doing. I don't want to spend too much time talking about that, but like, how many controversial stoppages is this motherfucker going to have before we realize that he's just not a super great ref? He's not a bad one. He's not the worst. Herb Dean isn't the worst ref, but people say like, hey, Herb is the best. No, he's not. No, he's fucking not. Bull fucking shit. Herb Dean is the best ref. He's not. He's been bad lately, man. He's getting worse. He might have not been there. Like I can only think of maybe one or two from like 7 or 8 years ago, but like there's been like I can think of like 3 or 4 recently where it's like, what the fuck are you doing, Herb? Like, what, bro, what are you doing? Like, you ran in, like practically bumped into her. So, yeah, and yeah, a little bit's on Rodriguez for not like being like, you know, vicious, but like, come on, man. What jump in or stay the fuck back. He's so worried about like about the early stoppage. Like it's so I can't stand that shit. Worry about the fucking late stoppage, man. Don't worry about the fucking early stoppage. It's so fucking archaic to me, dude. you're not pussifying the sport by early stoppages when someone is fucked off. It's not like they're just like, you know what? I'm just going to try and stop this guy. The fight is even. Everything's going well. I'm just going to stop him. No. Fights get stopped because a fighter is getting fucked up. Fucked up. So this whole like, you got to give him a chance to recover. You got to give him a chance to recover. No, you need to let them fight another day. That's my take. I know some people feel differently. I know there's some just bleed boners out there. They're just like, no, you gotta let them go out on this shit, bro. That's not me, man. I say let them live to fight another day. Let them live to preserve their careers a little longer. They're just such like, oh, I'm just gonna look like a bitch if I get stopped. No, man, no. I don't care. Yeah, leave. I don't care if you fucking leave because I said that. Kick rocks. Kick fucking rocks. I'd rather a fight be stopped a little early than stop too late. I'd rather a fight be stopped a little early than stop too late. So yeah, that one's just like, he's so worried about someone saying he stopped the fight too early that he was just like, nah, kill him. Kill him. If his heart's still beating, he's still competing. Kill him. If you really want to win this fight, you have to kill him. I don't get it, man. It's just a fight. It's not life or death. It's not life or death. I promise you it's not life or death. I just experienced some death hit close to home to me. That's life and death. That's actual death. That shit is a sport. Go fuck yourself with that like gladiator, like they're going there to die. You shouldn't have to go in there to die, man. It's a sport. They're competing. If you get knocked out, you get knocked out. Tough break. You don't have to go in there and prove that you have to be knocked completely unconscious for a fight to be stopped. I'm so sick of that, man. We got to get beyond that, boys. If we want the sport to get better, we got to get beyond that, where you have to be completely unconscious for the fight to be stopped. I'm sick of that, man. Sick of it. Okay, enough. Sorry, I'm just emotional today, guys. You just gotta bear with me. All right, here we go. This one was awesome, and I'm glad that I made the right pick here. And yeah, I got to give a big shout out to Mahmoud Muradov, dude. Andrew Sanchez is a tough fighter. I had to tape this one to pick Muradov. Sanchez, he looked real good in that Wellington Turman fight. Wellington Turman, I think he was undefeated, or he'd only lost one, but I know he had never been knocked out before, and he was on a crazy win streak if he had lost. I don't know if he had, though. He might have been undefeated. And yeah, he fucking turned his lights out, dude. So Sanchez, like, he's a good fighter, man. He has a good pedigree, good wrestling background. He has a lot of experience against that kind of level of competition, like low to mid-level competition. He has a lot of experience against those kind of those fighters and those kind of fights. So yeah, it was a tough pick for me, and I really had to tape it. But in the taping, I was like, man, dude, Muradov, he's too good of a striker, and Sanchez, he's just been knocked out by less. So I went with Muradov. I went with I just won a couple of these fights, man. I went with my gut, and it paid off for me. So yeah, trust your gut, boys. Sometimes you'll be wrong, but don't give up on your instincts, man. Don't give up on your gut instincts, because that can happen too. You can be wrong and be like, oh, I can't trust my instincts anymore. I can't trust myself. Nah, trust yourself. If you trust yourself, you will be right more than wrong. If you have been watching UFC for long enough, you've watched enough fights, you've watched enough fighters, you see these matchups, boys, trust your gut. If you know what you're talking about and you trust your gut, you will be right more than you're wrong. It's unpredictable, so sometimes you're going to be wrong, but don't let that be like, oh, well, I can't trust my gut, and because then you'll start overanalyzing shit. And then you'll start running into the problem where, you are like, your first instinct is one guy, but like, oh, what happened last time? What happened last time when I went with my first instinct? No, trust yourself. You'll be right more than wrong. And it happened here. Murdoch hit him with that right hand, and Sanchez did the Bambi dance, and it was not long for Sanchez after that. So great win by Murdoch. Sanchez is a tough dude. He's been knocked out a couple times, but he had been on quite a long streak without getting knocked out. Kind of like almost like you forgot he'd been knocked out 3 times. But yeah, he doesn't have the best chin. If you can let this be a future lesson to you guys. If there's a guy, and see, I think the thing with that fight was, or the fight before that, was that Wellington Turman was a little bit of a hype job. Not bad. He's a good fighter, but he was a little bit of a hype job. So I think a lot of people saw that win and they were like, oh, dude, he beat Wellington Turman. He's going to beat Mahmoud Muradov. Nah. Wellington Turman is not nearly the devastating striker that Muradov is. So, yeah, that's ultimately why I went with him, and it paid off because he knocked him the fuck out. Not cold, but he hurt him real bad and then got the ref stoppage against the fence. So that one helped me a lot. I had to eat some crow during this card, but the 3 or 4 of the wins I did get were stoppages. And that carried me through. We're going to talk about the Mecca too, but that carried me through in the Mecca, was getting these picks right and with the stoppage wins. So yeah, Rebus Simp Nation, man. I was flying that flag. Yep. It's unfortunate, man. She's not good. Not good there. No, you're not good. Sorry, it was a little Caddyshack for you. But yeah, it sucks. That one sucked. That one hurt. That one hurt, boys. But we move ahead. And as far as this fight card goes, this is the one that I'm looking forward to the most. You already know what time it is. Y'all already know what's coming. I'm gonna fucking rip this this tube here real quick, and we'll get right into it. Shout out Fight Night Picks. What did I tell you, boys? What did I fucking tell you? What did I tell you about Iron Michael Chandler? That motherfucker has dynamite in his hands. And Dan Hooker is a motherfucking punching bag. It's exactly what I told you guys. Now, I did say it was a 50-50 fight, and that if Hooker caught Chandler with the right shot, a lot of people were saying it was going to be a knee up the middle. What happened to the knee up the middle? What happened to the knee up the middle? Hooker's gonna knock Chandler out of the knee up the middle. That's all I heard. That's all I heard all fucking week. All build up to this fucking fight. Hooker's going to knock Chandler out with a knee up the middle. Well, how do you love that? How do you like them apples? How you loving that fucking Iron Michael Chandler shit? So don't be shitting on Hooker now. I'm keeping it consistent. I said he was an overrated punching bag. He is an overrated punching bag. That doesn't mean he's a shitty fighter. Dan Hooker is a really tough fighter. Dan Hooker went through 5 rounds of Dustin Poirier. He doesn't suck. He's not a bum. He's not a scrub. He is an overrated punching bag, though. And I fucking told y'all that. And that's why I picked Michael Chandler. This is another fight, boys, where I went with my gut, and it paid off. Everyone said that the stylistic matchup favored Hooker, and I couldn't fucking believe it. The stylistic matchup favored Chandler. He's faster, he's more powerful, and Hooker is there to be hit. That was bag work, baby. That was 1 round of bag work. Start the fucking timer. That's 3 minutes of that's 3 minutes of bag work, dude. 1 round, barely broke his sweat. Fuck out of here with that Dan Hooker bullshit. Dan Hooker's so tough. Dan Hooker is one of the best strikers. Dan Hooker is this, that, and the third. Get off of that fucking city kickboxing dick. Get off of that fucking city kickboxing dick, boys. They are, I told you, they're a fucking overrated, top heavy gym. They have Adesanya and Volkanovski. And one of those guys is not going to have his title after the end of this year. I promise you. So, well, I don't know now with this fucking travel ban. But, dude, they're overrated. They're overhyped by Joe Rogan and all these other fucking huge media pundits. They're really good at the top. They're championship level at the top. But the rest of them ain't that fucking good. Dan Hooker, Shane Young, Brad Riddle, Kai Car-France, they just are aight. They're so. Hooker's a fucking punching bag. I told you guys he was an overrated punching bag. And I told you that Michael Chandler fucking cracks. And if he cracked him, he was going to fucking put him away. And that's exactly what the fuck happened. Check my fucking, I saved a comment on Twitter where I said just that. I said, I think it's going to be a GMP TKO for me. I said it's a close fight, but I think Chandler hurts him and puts it away. And that's exactly what he did. Get off the city kickboxing dick. They're overrated. It's an overrated gym. They're all strikers, and other than Adesanya and Volkanovski, none of them have that great a defense. All of them are pretty chinny. Like, I'm sick of this Dan Hooker so tough shit. Did y'all not watch the Edson Barbosa fight? Did y'all not watch him get almost like knocked out by Paul Felder and Dustin? Like, the dude is there to be fucking thumped on. And Chandler fucking thumps. So war Michael Chandler, baby. Fuck Dan Hooker. Fuck that cocky, arrogant, fake humble bragging, wanna be nice guy, but he's really an arrogant prick. Talks all this tough guy shit. I'm going to do this, that, and the third. I'll break the new toy. Oh, yeah, if they want to bring the new toy, I'll break. Nah, you ain't breaking shit, motherfucker. Get your fucking bitch ass broke and get the fuck out of Dodge. That was, dude, I jumped up. I felt that one. I felt that one, dude. I was so emotional at that time when he knocked Dan Hooker out. I jumped for fucking joy. I jumped for joy. Fuck Dan Hooker. Fuck City Kickboxing. They're an overrated top-heavy gym, and people need to stop sucking their fucking dicks so much. Fuck them, dude. War Michael Chandler. That's what y'all fucking get for hating. Shit, oh, he's Bellator. He's Bellator. Dan Hooker's so tough. Dan Hooker's gonna knock him out with a knee up the middle. I love Dan Hooker. He's such a fucking nice guy. He's such a great guy. No, he's an arrogant fucking prick. He thinks he's the toughest guy in the world. Billy fucking badass. Well, that's what you get, Billy. You ran into the wrong fucking bull. You ran into the wrong one. And you got your ass knocked the fuck out. For the second time. That's not the first time that Dan Hooker's been stopped. See the Edson Barbosa fight. Every time that motherfucking overrated punching bag steps up, he gets his motherfucking ass whooped. He gets the living shit beaten out of him in every motherfucking step-up fight he's ever had in his fucking overrated life. That's why I picked Michael Chandler. It was an easy read. It was a pretty easy pick. I was on it from the beginning. I knew there was a possibility that the Chandler got clipped. He can get knocked out because Chandler is a bit of a glass cannon. But I had a feeling that Hooker's time was up. So Hangman, tighten that noose and get the fuck out of the top 5 because you ain't never sniffing a title, motherfucker. I was telling people you weren't before and they won't believe in me. What do you guys think now? You think Dan Hooker's ever going to get a fucking title? What do you think now? What do you think now? What do you think now about Michael Chandler, and what do you think now about Dan Hooker? Huh? Dan Hooker is a fucking heavy bag. He's good offensively. He has no defense, dude. That's only going to get you so far. In the lightweight division? Are you fucking kidding me? That's a murderer's row, dude. That's fucking shark infested waters. That's like the fucking what's the place off the coast of South Africa where it's just so shark infested it's not even funny? It's like fucking Catalina, dude. It's like fucking San Francisco Bay. It's just swimming with sharks, dude. And Chandler fucking cracks, boys. Did you not see the fight he had before that? Benson Henderson has never been put away like that. Benson Henderson isn't 40 years old either. He's 36. He's past his prime, but he's not fucking like he's not like Chuck Liddell or anything. He's not like fucking Tito. Like, come on, man. Like, everyone wanted to shit on that because they were sucking on that fucking city kickboxing dick. Keep sucking on it with Dan Hooker and all these other fucking bums that aren't well, I called him a bum. He's not a bum. All these other overrated fucking fighters at city kickboxing. It's Adesanya and Volkanovski, and that's it. The rest of them can fucking suck a dick because they're not that fucking good. And they talk all that fucking tough guy, Kiwi, New Zealand warrior shit, and they get the fucking living shit beaten out of them. Knock the fuck out left and right. Dude, fuck that gym. Fuck that overrated fucking city kickboxing gym. And war Michael Chandler. Put some fucking respect on Michael Chandler's name. Put some respect on that man's name. He's so tough. Dan Hooker's so tough. What? What? Motherfucker. One punch. That's one shot, kid. That's one shot. Should stop the fight right there. I counted. Dude, he took over 15 unanswered punches. Bad ground and pound punches. Like, did you see that, dude? Did you see that? Chandler on his knees, left hand on Hooker's head, just get knocked the fuck out. You fucking overrated punching bag piece of shit. Talk your fucking tough guy shit now, Hooker. Talk your fucking, oh yeah, me and the boys, we're just going to go to the bar right after the fight. You going to the bar now? You going to you going to be training tomorrow? You going to be training tomorrow morning now, Hooker? You going to be training tomorrow morning in the gym with the boys now? Nah, your motherfucking bitch ass is going to be in the fucking hospital because you got knocked the fuck out by Michael Chandler. Fuck Dan Hooker and fuck city kickboxing. War Michael Chandler, USA, 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 USA. Fuck Dan Hooker. Fuck city kickboxing. War Michael Chandler. Suck a fucking dick. All you fucking haters. I'm not talking about you, Nick. Nothing but love for Nicky Elbows. This is not directed towards Nick. Nick is a buddy of mine, and I'm not talking about Nick. This is for all the people that thought that Chandler had no chance. So this is not directed at Nick. But yeah, all those other people, fuck them. Fuck that shit. Yes. No, this is not directed at Nick at all. I want to make that clear. This is directed like at all the other people because, dude, I heard all this fucking shit, all this fucking tough guy shit about Dan Hooker, and it just makes my fucking blood boil, dude. What do you think now? What do you fucking think now? That one felt good. That one felt so fucking good. And that one cemented just my 2 senses passage into the next round of the fucking Mecca. I'm still in the Mecca, boys. I'm in the top 10, boys. Once there were 20, now there's 10. And I'm one of them. Look the fuck out. Look the fuck out, boys. I'm not fucking around. Your boy builds momentum in the Mecca. I got caught last season slipping on a bad card, and I got taken out by one fucking vote. But your boy builds momentum in the Mecca. The bounty hunter is coming. Trust and believe that shit. The bounty hunter is fucking coming. Shout out to my man, Money Mills. He told me he missed the fucking Din Djarin helmet, so I donned that motherfucker. I put the Din Djarin helmet on. I'm not fucking playing. I'm coming for that fucking Mecca bounty. The hunter is coming for the Mecca bounty. So look the fuck out. All right. I went a little over what I wanted to. I'll save the main event because we all know what happened in the main event. I'll let people that want to come in talk about how they felt about it. I ate crow on that. Big shout out to Dustin Poirier. I'm sick to my stomach that I didn't pick him because I'm a huge fan of his. I've always had respect for him, especially after he knocked out my dude Gaethje. Because like I said, Justin Gaethje is probably my favorite active fighter right now. So yeah, I have a lot of respect for Dustin Poirier, and I was so happy for him. I was so happy to eat this crow. Like I was so thrilled for him, and it was such a great victory and such a like cathartic. It must have been so cathartic for him to get that fucking thing off of his back. That fucking like that Conor loss, man, and to just knock him out like even more spectacularly because Conor was out, dude. He came to pretty quick, but he got knocked unconscious. I think he was out for a second, boys. I think Dustin knocked him the fuck out because the one right hook set him down. The next right hook knocked him out, and the last one was just for good measure. But yeah, that was incredible. I'll let people come in and talk more about that if they want to. I'm not gonna chew the scenery on that one because it was just crazy. Like I'm sure people, if Jack wants to come in, he's got some shit to say on it. But I don't know, man. That was insane. I knew there was a chance Dustin could win, but I wasn't gonna pick him. I picked Conor, and I was so happy to eat crow. I'm so happy to be chewing on this crow right now because I'm thrilled for Dustin, man. Best win of his career by far. He's pretty much the champion now. I mean, Khabib's retired. Come on, man. Like that's the fact that he's not officially champion is kind of pissing me off right now, honestly, because goddamn well that was for the belt. And I just feel like if Conor had won, they would have just automatically like elevated him. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like, oh, okay, well, Khabib's retired. We're elevating Conor, and then Khabib can fight Conor for the real belt. Like that. I feel like it would have been that kind of shit if Conor had won. But to me, and in pretty much everyone else's eyes, Dustin is the UFC lightweight champion. He knocked out Conor McGregor. I can't believe I'm saying that. I can't believe those words are coming out of my mouth. Dustin Poirier knocked Conor McGregor the fuck out. Badly. Chinned him. Sat him down. Knocked him out with the next one. It was crazy, dude. It was crazy. But okay. All right, I've done rambling enough on this card. We can bring some people in, talk about the Mecca, talk about what happened. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Like I said, I'm gonna go about 2 hours. So I'll drop the link if anybody wants to come in. Just let me know. If not, I can keep going until about 2 hours. And I definitely have some shit I want to say about the Mecca. Well, I guess before I bring anybody in, let me just touch on a couple Mecca things real quick. Do a brief recap. I'll be brief about it. I have some notes written down to kind of like get me through it. Okay. There were 3 people eliminated from the Mecca last week. We're down to 10, boys. 10. The first one out last week really didn't come as a shock. But it was just so sweet because, and y'all know I'm talking about Rush. And I have a question if anyone wants to come on, especially if Jack wants to come on, because I have a question. Because I'm thinking that I know the answer to it, but I want a second perspective. So Rush will be fine. Rush is out on his little island right now. He is fashioning a pulley system out of coconut husks, like a la Swiss Family Robinson. He's getting his fire pit ready. He is sharpening his spear, growing his beard out, being super angry, and yeah, just living on Mecca Reject Island by himself, having a gay old time. So yeah, and I mean that's where he belongs as far as the Mecca is concerned. And I will pose this question to Jack if he wants to come in. If not, I will just ask it to the chat. Is Rush the worst Mecca player ever? I asked myself that question, and I'm having a hard time coming up with a worse Mecca player for a couple reasons. One, he went out immediately. Like no one did worse than him in season one. No one did worse than him. Xavier did better than him. Sin Location did better than him in season one. A troll and another troll. And so he was the least dominant Mecca competitor in the first season. In the second season, he pisses Ark off and gets kicked out. He gets brought back, talks all this fucking tough guy shit about what he's gonna do. Oh yeah, I feel good about my picks. He gets his own little shtick, his own little twist, his island. And what does he do? What does he do? Splat, splat, dookie. Everywhere. Shit the bed. Ended up in the bottom. Very quickly voted out. Unceremoniously. I think he's the worst Mecca player ever. It doesn't mean that he's like a terrible predictor overall, but in the Mecca, he can't do it, man. He can't handle it. He's not dominant enough in the Mecca. That's the thing. Like even if you're a good predictor, you're going to have off weeks. The Mecca isn't just a predicting game. It's not Predictor Wars. It's the Mecca. If you have a bad week and you're a fucking prick like Rush, you are gone. Tough titty. Tough shit. I think he's the worst, man. I think he's the worst Mecca competitor. I'm not saying he's the worst predictor ever. Don't anybody come at me like, Rush is good. He has this percentage. Yeah, I know. Rush isn't like a bad predictor overall, but in the Mecca, he fucking sucks ass, dude. He sucks in the Mecca. Maybe he can't handle the pressure. Maybe he, like, the picks that he would normally make, the Mecca can do that to you, man. The Mecca can feel like, oh man, what if I get this pick wrong? It could affect me this way in the Mecca. I know it goes down like that. Don't come to me and tell me it don't go down like that, because I know that it does. I know that it does. Oh wow, I wonder who this is. Andre Arkansas Feely. Who wants to get this motherfucker? If not, I will gladly do it. But if anybody wants to go oops upside this motherfucker's head, be my guest. That's probably Rush. You suck, man. You're so boring. Holy fuck, this dude is just rambling. Oh, fuck it. Oh, I can just hear your fucking stupid voice, Rush. You are garbage. You are the worst Mecca competitor that's ever breathed. You are the least dominant Mecca competitor that has ever lived in human history. You will never win the Mecca. You won't. You didn't. Dude, you're garbage at this game. Toodaloo. Shit was real. No, this is he's got Just Bleeds. Oh, he's getting banned, but I thought somebody might want to take him out, but yeah, you're fucking gone. I'm not dealing with that shit today, man. Don't have the patience for it today. Yep. Where my mods at? Where my damn mods at, bro? Yeah, if y'all see somebody doing some trolling shit, don't worry about it. I'm not gonna like get mad at you. I'm not gonna get mad at you for timing people out and blocking people. Because if it's by mistake, we can always work that out. So yeah, if you suspect that someone's a troll or think someone's a troll or saying some trollish shit, smack them with that fucking wrench. And if it's a misunderstanding or friendly fire, we can sort that out later. But yeah, I gave you the guys the wrench because I want you to moderate the chat. I don't want to see that bullshit in the chat. Like, I don't want to see some motherfucker just like wrench after like fucking message after message after message. So hit us, hit them. If you see some trolls saying some trollish shit, hit them. Anyways, yeah, that was the card. Rush was eliminated first in the Mecca last week. The worst Mecca competitor ever, I think. The next person eliminated was Irregardless. And I will be 100% honest with you. I did vote for Ear. Ear, if you're listening, I'm sorry. Sorry, bro. Yeah, it just is what it is. It's nothing personal in this Mecca. And this goes for everybody. Anybody and everybody. If you're not my sworn ally in this game, if we're not sworn allies, we're not sworn allegiance to each other, you can get it. You can get taken out, and you will get taken out by me. If we didn't swear allegiance to each other, it's open season. I'll take you the fuck out if I have to. So it's nothing personal. Like, I like Ear. He's a cool dude. I have no problem with Ear. But in this game, in this Mecca, when it comes to games like this and competitions, 2 Cents is ruthless, boys. Ruthless, capital RUFF. Ruthless. With my family, with my friends, when I play games, when I play Risk or like Monopoly or anything like that. Watch your fucking ass. Because I'm going to try and take you out and win. Are we playing this Mecca to be friends and hold hands? No. We're playing to fucking win. I mean, I know who my friends are in this competition, and that's why I know it's a competition. At the end of the day, it's a competition. It's not like real life. This is like, I mean, but it is though. It is. That's the crazy thing. It's not real life, but it is. It is. That's why it's so crazy. That's why the Mecca is so crazy, because it blurs the lines between reality and the game, between the game and the realness, because people get upset about this shit, and understandably so. Like, it's a competition. Nobody wants to lose. Most of the people in it, like, you know, are very confident people, and, you know, like to talk shit, and fuck, man, it sucks. No one wants to lose in a game like that. But dude, when it comes to games like this, I don't fuck around, man. I don't always win, but I'm not playing the game to like just say, oh, I was here, yay. No, I'm playing this fucking game to win. Like I said, I had a shitty week the week that I went out of the Mecca. I had a shitty week the first week in the season 1 of the Mecca. And I barely survived. And then in week 4, I had a shitty week and I got voted out. But the weeks in between, I wasn't up for elimination week 2, and I got the high score in week 3 and got the golden axe. This Mecca, I have not gotten below a positive ratio yet. I'm 6-4, 9-5, and 7-4. That's my record for this year as far as predictions and picks. That's my Mecca record. 6-4, 9-5, 7-4. I'm still here, and I'm gonna win this motherfucker. I will have my motherfucking revenge. Anybody want to come in? 9 people in the building. Anybody want to come in and chop it up? If not, man, I can just go on for another little bit and then wrap it up. But let me know. Jack, you're still in here. You want to come in? I'll drop the link. And just let me know. There you go. There she be. Anyone would like to come in? I will set slave one down, pick you up. We can talk about some shit, man. Ten people in the building. Salute to you guys. Just I'm in a holding pattern above the atmosphere. Let me know. I'll set slave one down, pick you up. We can talk some shit. Let me know. If not, I'm more than content. I'm gonna be on for about another 30 minutes or so. So yeah. Play it by ear, man. I can just go on by myself if that's what it is. If anybody wants to come in, man, you're more than welcome to. I do want to give a big shout out to the 10 people in the building, man. I really appreciate you guys being here. I know this has been a weird stream for me. Definitely still very emotional right now, but I appreciate you guys being here. And I think it's all things considered, I think it's been a pretty decent stream so far. I said what I wanted to say about the fights. And yeah, so about ear. Yeah. I got off track, but let me finish this. Yes, I voted for Ear. It was between Ear and Brady and Zoe, and I voted for Ear. Like I don't blame Ear for if he's upset. Like I said, I understand, man. I understand it's the Mecca, but I'm not gonna fucking be shady about it or like lie to you about it either, or try and be like, oh, Ear, man, I'm so sorry you're not in the Mecca anymore, bro. I really wish you were still here with us. And then me having voted for him, like, no, I'm gonna be upfront with you. I voted for you, man. Sorry. I don't blame you if you're pissed, but I'm not gonna like try and act like I didn't do it. I'm not a backstabber, man. I'm a fucking front stabber. Ask Jack. Ask KCOH. I told KCOH the same shit. I said, I voted for you, dude. Sorry, I thought you were a threat. That's how I play the game, man. There's no reason to be a backstabber for me. I'm not scared to like tell anyone that I voted. Oh, what if they know that I voted them out? So what? If you're gonna like cut someone off for voting you out in a fucking game, like, come on, man. Come on, man. It's a fucking game. I told Jack every single time I voted. I said, yep, hey Jack, I'm voting you out. Here you go. Knife in the heart. Bam, there you go. Like, it's me and Jack are still cool. Like, it's whatever. It's a fucking competition, man. Here to have fun, and I'm here to fucking win. I'm here to fucking win, dude. So yeah, Ear, I'm sorry, man. I voted for you, but I'm not gonna fucking like act like I'm all sad about you having left. I mean, I wish I didn't have to vote for you. I wish it wasn't between you and Zoe and Brady. I wish there was somebody else on the chopping block and not you. But that's how it happened. That's why I voted for you. Like I said, I'm a front stabber. I'm a heart stabber, not a stab you in the back kind of dude. But yeah. So Rush was gone, then Ear was gone. Oh God. And then I must have just blocked this out. I must have just repressed this because the last elimination threw me for a loop, boys. The last elimination threw me for a loop. Jackie Boy. Jackie Boy is no longer with us in the Mecca. Zabist got the higher power. Dude, Zabist is a Mecca legend. Zabist, the legend of Zabist is growing very quickly. Zabist is like the season 2 MVP right now. Like, he's killing it. 2 weeks in a row, higher power. 2 people gone just by him just fucking dropping that lightning bolt. Pointing to them, the lightning bolt comes out of the sky. Bam, you're gone. Out of the Mecca. See ya. Fuck, it happened to Elo and Jack. That's two players from season 1 that were in the top 3. So Beast eliminated 2 top 3 players from season 1 back to back. That's legendary shit, man. And Jack's my boy. Like, I'm cool as fuck with Jack. I like Jack a lot. He's one of my favorite people on this YouTube. But like, that was crazy, man. I did not see that coming, and I'm definitely sad that Jack's not in the Mecca. I definitely am. That's no bullshit. Like, it's just the Mecca is just more enjoyable with Jack in it. But that's how it goes. Jack's no longer in the Mecca, so yeah. Sayonara to Rush, Ear, and unfortunately Jackie Boy too. And then there were 10 people in the building, and then there were 10 in the Mecca. So yeah, I'm glad, god damn, I couldn't be like more happy for a break. Some time to just like sort out my fucking like emotions from this shit and just fucking not have to like worry about taping fights right now. And then here in like a week or so or a few days, kind of get back into the groove. But yeah, yeah, man, it's I thought, this stream went a lot better than I thought it would. I didn't think I'd be able to get through it, honestly, man, because I was pretty broken up like an hour before I got. Like, I just drove back today from seeing my brother, like this afternoon. So I was still pretty broken up about the whole thing, like before I got on stream. So I was glad I was able to get through it. I think it was a pretty good stream overall. I definitely got pretty heated towards Dan Hooker and City Kickboxing, but I'm more excited about Michael Chandler and what that win will do for him. And I think I might it looks like no one's going to come in at this point. And I'm about to wrap it up in 20 minutes too. So I'll just go ahead and, yam on for I want to talk about, we got 10 people in the building. Let's talk about matchups, lightweight matchups. I think that's only pertinent. I think it just makes sense. Right off the top of my head, from a recency bias, I was like, okay, Poirier, we're assuming that Khabib is out of the picture right now. We're assuming Khabib is out of the picture. Poirier is pretty much the champion. Conor just got knocked out. I have no interest in seeing the trilogy. I think that the fight that should, from a meritocracy point, just from a meritocracy standpoint, I think the next fight you need to make is Dustin Poirier versus Charles Oliveira. However, I would not be mad at all if they made Dustin Poirier versus Michael Chandler. Now, I know I'm biased. I'm a big fan of Chandler. I'm a stan of Chandler now. You can see I just added him to my Twitter. J_my2cents on Twitter. He's added to the list of fighters that I'm a stan of. But yeah, like Poirier versus Chandler, would you guys like to see that fight? Would you guys like to see Dustin Poirier fight Michael Chandler? I think that'd be pretty cool if those two Barajas fought in the octagon. I think it'd be a fucking sweet-ass fight. And then you can make Justin Gaethje versus Charles Oliveira and the winner of that fight, that kind of thing. But I think from a meritocracy standpoint, Oliveira should be the next in line. But there's definitely more to it than that. So if you're talking about what's actually going to happen, it's a different argument, a different question than what you want to happen. Like, what's probably going to happen is always different usually different in the UFC from what you want to happen. And it's just crowded, man. It's a crowded division, especially up at the top. So yeah, I think it's either there's really only two fights to make. You either make Dustin versus Oliveira or you make Dustin versus Chandler. They could make Dustin versus Connor, but dude, Connor's gonna need some time off, dude. I guarantee he's gonna have some kind of medical suspension. They're not gonna let him fight for at least another 3 months. I don't think he's not gonna take another fight with Dustin in 3 months. Connor might even retire, man. Who knows what's gonna happen with Connor? Who knows what's gonna happen with Connor? There's a bunch of question marks that I had for Connor going into this fight, and I thought that he would answer them because he looked so good in preparation. And by the way, Kavanaugh, shout out to Jack Attack MMA because Kavanaugh said that Dustin beat the best he's ever seen Conor McGregor look, like the best version of Conor McGregor. So yeah, like that was I don't know, man. I don't know what's gonna happen with Conor, but I think like I said, from meritocracy, I think it should be Oliveira, but boy, am I gonna be mad they made Michael Chandler? Fuck no, dude. Like, I don't know. To me, I think that's the most exciting fight because I think that as good as Charles Oliveira is, I think Dustin will knock him the fuck out, dude. People forget like Oliveira's chinny, man. He's chinny. He's been knocked out 3 times. And one bad like neck injury stoppage against Max, right? So yeah, he's great. He's a great fighter. Oliveira is definitely deserving of a title shot. Absolutely. But I'm not picking him against Dustin. No fucking way. Especially if Dustin has time, like a full training camp. No fucking way, man. Dustin isn't a scrub on the ground. Dustin isn't Tony Ferguson on the ground, dude. Tony Ferguson is so, man, I'm so glad that fucking hype. I'm so glad that bubble finally burst because that dude was smoke and fucking mirrors. Barely surviving against Lando Venata, barely surviving against Pettis, barely surviving against fucking Kevin Lee. Like, dude got mounted by Kevin Lee like that in a fucking New York minute. Think he was ever gonna fucking beat Khabib? Get the fuck out of here, dude. Like, and Justin had just mollywopped Tony like what 3 or 4 months before that, 4 or 5, maybe what 6 months at the most. Come on, man. There's no way that Tony was gonna win that fight against Oliveira. So Oliveira is an incredible fighter. He deserves a title shot, but like I think people are like a little like, oh, Oliveira can beat anyone in the division because he decisioned Tony. No, man. Like if you're that great of a striker after the beating that Tony took, and as much as that motherfucker gets dropped and hurt in all these different fights, like Oliveira is still Oliveira to me. Like he's still I've always like, you know, I like Charles Oliveira. I think highly of Charles Oliveira, but he's always dude, if you fucking hit that motherfucker right on the chin, he is gonna go. I don't care. I don't care how good he is at jiu-jitsu. I don't care how much he's improved in striking. I don't care what a well-rounded, potential-having motherfucker he is. At the top of the lightweight division, Justin, Dustin, and Michael Chandler spark Charles Oliveira the fuck out. And you heard it right here. You heard it right here. Charles Oliveira is chinny as fuck, dude. And when the going gets tough, he quits sometimes, man. So, yeah, Oliveira's great. He deserves a title shot. He ain't beating Dustin, though. Give me a fucking break, dude. No way. No, sir. No, sir. But, yeah, who's he been fighting at 55, though, dude? Scott Brown, who answer me, who has Charles Oliveira been fighting at 55 that really presents a serious, crazy knockout threat? He's been can crushing, and he beat a shell of Tony Ferguson. If you don't think that Justin Gaethje and Dustin Poirier and Michael Chandler can't knock Charles Oliveira out, you're smoking some better shit than me. And that's not an easy thing to do. Because I get some fucking heady bum bum for the Lolo. Allegedly. So you're drunk if you think that Dustin and Justin and Chandler can't knock out Charles Oliveira. because Charles Oliveira got knocked out by fucking Paul Felder. So I'm not hearing that. Charles Oliveira quit against Paul Felder. Paul, middle of the pack, will never sniff a title. Overrated company man, Felder. Stopped Charles Oliveira. Maybe pump the brakes a little on Oliveira, being able to beat all these guys. But he does deserve a title shot. I think he does deserve a title shot. That's my 2 cents on Charles Oliveira and the situation. So, yeah, I think this is what you do. Either these two scenarios. You either give Oliveira the title shot, which I wouldn't argue with. I think he deserves it. I think he's going to get his ass whooped, but I think he deserves a title shot. You make it Michael Chandler because you can sell that, dude. Michael Chandler versus Dustin Poirier, All-American lightweight championship. Two like working class guys. That's an easy sell. They both got charisma. I would love to see that fight. If you don't make that fight, you can always make Michael Chandler and my dude Justin Gaethje. Now tell me you guys wouldn't want to see Justin Gaethje and Michael Chandler. Yeah, Oliveira style. I mean, Scott Brown. Come on, man. Styles make fights. Yeah. What were you saying? What about Dan Hooker and fucking? Everyone said like, oh, Dan Hooker, Styles make fights. Or Dan Hooker. It's man. The Styles make fights. Styles make fights is a jump. Styles make fights is a reach for covering up a defect. It's a reach for not being able to like really justify why you think one guy would beat another. Styles make fights. I don't really have a good argument, but Styles make fights. Nah, man, Dustin will knock Charles Oliveira the fuck out. Yeah, it's not. Styles make fights my ass, man. Dustin will fucking chin Oliveira. Oliveira he's a little overrated, boys. I hate to say it. He's a good fighter, but he's a little overrated, which is why I'm not like, wouldn't be. I think he deserves let me be clear. I think he deserves the title shot, but he's still a little overrated. And a lot of people are going to pick him if they do give him the next shot, and he's going to get knocked the fuck out by Dustin. I've seen people. Scott Brown, who did you pick between Dustin and Dan Hooker? Please tell me you didn't pick Dan Hooker. Because I heard a lot of people saying that shit too. I heard a lot of people talking that shit in the Dan Hooker, Dustin. Styles make fights. Dustin is this and that and chinny and blah, blah, blah. And Hooker is so tough. Who is tougher in that one? So, yeah, man. Oliveira, he's another one. I said it and y'all didn't listen to me. Just because a dude has been tough at a certain weight class doesn't mean he ain't going to get knocked the fuck out. Especially if you've already had durability issues. Especially, they said the same shit about Whitaker. They said the same fucking shit about Robert Whitaker. Oh, the only reason Robert Whitaker got knocked out at 170 is because he was weight drained. Then he goes up to 185, gets knocked all the fuck around by Yoel Romero, gets knocked out by Adesanya, gets fucking put on his ass by Darren Till, put on his ass hurt by Cannonier. Dude, some motherfuckers, like I swear some people will make any kind of excuse in the world for a dude with a bad chin. That's what it is. That's what it is. People make excuses for dudes with a bad chin. There's nothing wrong with having a bad chin, man. It just is what it is. It just is what it is. But this whole Styles make fights, nah, dude. Nah, Dustin is a legit black belt. Tony is an opportunistic submission artist with an overrated black belt. Dustin has legit fucking grappling skills. So Oliveira is not going to mow through him like he mowed through Tony Ferguson. You're dreaming if you think that's going to happen. You are fucking out to la la land. You are out to lunch if you think that Charles Oliveira is going to do to Dustin Poirier what he did to fucking Tony Ferguson. Because I'll tell you this, If Charles Oliveira stands with Dustin Poirier and tries to have a kickboxing match with him, he's going to get knocked the fuck out. He's going to get fucking sparked because Charles Oliveira has a dodgy chin. I'm sick of that. I'm sick of that argument. I'm sorry, Scott. I'm not trying to come down on you, but dude, I'm sick of that argument. I'm sick of that. Oh, well, he was just had chin issues at this weight class. He doesn't have chin issues at this weight class. No, a chinny chin chin is a chinny chin chin. If you're chinny, you're fucking chinny, period. I'm not saying I have a fucking iron chin. I can be hurt. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying I'm Mr. fucking iron chin tough guy can never be hurt. But dude, I know this. If you have a bad chin, you have a bad chin. It don't matter what weight class you're at. You just because haven't been knocked out doesn't mean you won't be knocked out. I know these things to be true. I know them to be true. Sometimes you just have a bad chin. Scott, what about Dan Hooker at 55? He just got knocked the fuck out by Michael Chandler. What are you going to say? Oh, well, he just went through the war with Poirier. I know you're going to say some shit like that. He just went through the war with Poirier. Whatever, man. That's such a weak argument. That's such a weak argument. You're just trying to make excuse because you probably like Oliveira. So I can't hate on you for that. You're probably an Oliveira fan. And people love Charles Oliveira. They love him because he's a dark horse. And people are like, oh, you don't know how good Charles Oliveira is. You just don't know how good Charles Oliveira is. Now, I know how good he is. And I also know that he's a fucking dodgy chin glass jaw. And if you bink that motherfucker right, he will quit and he will fold up. And against Dustin Poirier, Justin Gaethje, and Michael Chandler, that motherfucker ain't got no chance in hell. So go ahead, Scott. Go ahead and put all the money you want to. Put all the money you fucking want to on Charles Oliveira, and you are going to fucking lose it because he is going to get fucking chinned by those three hard hitters. And that's who he's going to have to fight. He's not going to fight down anymore. Charles Oliveira can't fight down. He can't be fighting like Jared Gordon and people now, dude. We're going to see what he's really about because historically, when Charles Oliveira, he's another dude like Hooker. When Charles Oliveira steps up, he gets mollywopped. So we'll see. We'll see what did Hooker call him, Charlie Olives? We'll see what that motherfucker has. We'll see what he has. He can sub you. Yeah, no. Not if he's knocked the fuck out. Charles Oliveira isn't a master wrestler, dude, because he took down Tony Ferguson. Tony Ferguson got taken down by Kevin Lee like 4 times, dude. Like I'm sick of that. I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of Tony Ferguson and Kevin Lee and Paul Felder and Edson Barbosa being the gauge for lightweight. Those motherfuckers are the stepping stones. This is the elite at lightweight. You ready? You ready, Scott? You listening? You listening? I know you're a fucking Tony simp, but are you listening? Whatever, Jimmy. Shut the fuck up. He's going to get chinned. Go ahead, Jimmy. You and Scott can go ahead and fucking bet Charles Oliveira. Do it. I fucking dare you. And when he gets knocked out by Dustin or Justin or Michael Chandler, because he's going to fight one of those guys next. He's going to fight Dustin, Justin, or Chandler, and he's going to get knocked the fuck out. Justin has great takedown defense. Justin Gaethje has great takedown defense. Dustin Poirier's isn't too bad. Chandler? Please. Please, dude. Charles Oliveira ain't taking down Michael Chandler. Oh, excuse me, fanboy. I'm sorry. I stand corrected. Fanboy. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, I know, Scott. I know you're fanboy, Tony. So I get it. Everything goes through Tony Ferguson. I know all roads go through Tony Ferguson. If you beat Tony Ferguson, you're a god. I understand. I get it. And in fairness, that's like, I knew Gaethje was that good, though. I knew Gaethje was going to mollywop Ferguson. I knew he was. That's how I started making my name on YouTube. Because I told people Justin was going to knock that motherfucker out. And he would have. If Herb hadn't stepped in, Tony would have got knocked out. So, yeah, I get it. I'm a fanboy, too. I'm not hating on you for that. And hey, man, go for it. Go for it. If you think that much Charles Oliveira, go for it, man. Bet him against Gaethje and Dustin, Michael Chandler, and when he gets knocked the fuck out, just remember, I fucking told you so. And you know I'll eat the crow. You know I'll eat the crow if I'm wrong. I will come on this here YouTube and I will say, you know what, Jimmy, Scott Brown, you were right. I was wrong. I you know, am a fucking idiot for picking such and such. I'll give you full credit. I will give you full fucking credit. I never duck the crow, dude. I never duck the crow smoke. But when he gets knocked the fuck out, don't say I didn't fucking tell you so. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, I think it's going to be good, man. I think like they're all great matchups. And look, yeah, Charles is dangerous. Charles is super fucking dangerous. Like on the mat, if you can't, dude, if you get taken down by Charles Oliveira, you better be fucking ready to defend submissions. Because he's one of those like submission before, but he can hit a submission from anywhere. So yeah, I mean, of course, dude, that's his path to victory. But his path to victory, dude, if he's trying to like thinks his path to victory is to stand with, because he's been standing and winning fights with like I said, a glass jaw like Jared Gordon. No disrespect, I know Jared Gordon's a good guy, but like he's pretty chinny. So like he's not like I don't know, man. I just don't. I don't favor him in any of those matchups because those guys hit too hard. They have good enough takedown defense and they hit too hard. Yeah, it's like Dan Hooker. Yeah, he has great. Charles Oliveira doesn't have super great fucking defense. He's good offensively. He can take you down, and he has incredible jiu-jitsu. That's Charles Oliveira, but he's chinny. And if he gets in a tough spot, there ain't no telling that he ain't gonna quit. So yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Well, I'm gonna throw your argument back in your face, and Scott. It was a 145, and he wasn't as durable though, so that one doesn't count. He was at 145, and he wasn't as durable, so that one doesn't count for my argument. You like that? I can play that game too. 11 people in the building. Salute to y'all. Well, yeah, I'm looking forward to these future matchups. And I think I'm going to wrap it up here in a few minutes, boys. I think I'm going to start at, I'm going to stop at 2 hours on the button. But yeah, I really do appreciate you guys being in here with me. This has been a rough one for me. It's been a rough last couple of days. But I truly appreciate you, Scott, Jimmy, everyone that came through today. Thank you guys, man. It was a good stream. It was good having you. You know, I appreciate the discourse and the disagreement because it helps fuel the stream and get me riled up. So I love it, man. I love differing opinions. I don't think nothing should be an echo chamber. It should never be an echo chamber, man. So yeah, Nick Alexander, what's going on, bro? Connor or Tony? Connor. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Rush or BK or B-Cup, excuse me. Bloodthirsty, Scott Brown, Jimmy, my dude Boston Nick. Well, the show. Alex Ramirez, the General, Jeff Slaughter. Make sure you go check out all the guys at Pub Sports Radio. Big shout out to them, man. Shout out to Slaughter and his crew. Yeah, big salute to those guys, man. A big shout out to the motherfucking Rabid Dog. There's only 10 left in the Mecca, boys. 10 left. 5 on each team. Getting down to it, man. I'm excited. I'm ready. I'm ready to kind of get myself together. Gather myself and start taping these fights, man. Take a little time to do a little more, morning or whatever, and then get back to it. Because this Mecca ain't stopping for nobody. So yeah, Jack Attack, Boston Nick, Jeff Slaughter, Alex Ramirez, Scott Brown. Yeah, man, thank you guys. Thank y'all. Moise, big Moise. If I miss anybody, man, I deeply apologize. Like I said, man, this stream is dedicated to my friend Jay. And I love you, bro. I miss you. And yeah, man, if you know anyone that's hurting, you do your damnedest to get them some help. And when they do get help, be there for them and help them stay clean. it's more important than anything in the world if they've been struggling like that. So, yeah, man. Love you guys. Thanks for being here. Y'all are the best. Appreciate it, dude. I will be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. If anyone wants to come in tomorrow, talk the fights, talk about what happened, talk about fights coming up. I'm going to give the card, this next card, a look. We'll see what happens. Apparently, Biden is shutting down the whole fucking country. So we might, I don't know. Who the fuck knows? Who the fuck knows? See, it might just be all Abu Dhabi. It might just be all Abu Dhabi fights, but I don't know if that means he's banning US fighters from going to Abu Dhabi, because that is like over half the roster. So, yeah. Thanks again for coming through, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for sticking with me. I'm not 100% myself today, but I'll come back tomorrow stronger. And like I said, this one is dedicated to my my buddy that just passed away. And yeah, appreciate it, guys. Shout out to the Rabid Dog. We are in week 4 of the Mecca boys. I'm still here. I'm coming for that prize, dude. I'm coming for that Mecca bounty. So shout out to Mr. Arkansas. Shout out to Pub Sports Radio. This has been just my 2 cents. A big shout out to you guys. And I'll catch you on the flip side, man. Thanks again. Peace.